Welcome to K-Drama Cycle, where we bring you the stories that live beyond the screen, stories of connection, loyalty, and love that time cannot erase. Today's story is one that has quietly lingered in the hearts of fans for nearly a decade. It's the story of Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo Jung, two stars whose paths crossed under the glow of moonlight and never truly drifted apart. Back in 2016, when Moonlight Drawn by Clouds aired, it wasn't just another historical drama. It was a phenomenon. Park Bo-gum, with his warm charm and emotional depth, captured hearts as the crown prince who fell for a brave girl disguised as a eunuch. And Kim Yoo Jung, though just stepping into adulthood, portrayed her role with such grace and purity that audiences couldn't look away. Together, they created a kind of magic that felt too real to be just acting. From their playful behind-the-scenes moments to their emotional interviews, something about them stood out. There was comfort, there was warmth, and most of all, there was sincerity. Fans around the world began to believe that the chemistry they saw on screen might just reflect something real beneath the surface. As the drama ended, the rumors began. Fans noticed how Park Bo-gum's eyes softened every time he mentioned Kim Yoo Jung's name. He would always smile, sometimes shyly, sometimes proudly. In one interview, when asked what made Moonlight so special, he answered without hesitation, "It was Yoo Jung." He said her energy made filming easier and brighter. For Kim Yoo Jung, it was clear that she held deep respect and admiration for Bo-gum. She once described him as a comforting presence, someone she could rely on even during her most difficult filming days. She called him a warm person who carries good energy. Those words were simple, but fans heard something deeper. After the drama's success, both stars went their separate ways in their careers, Bo-gum diving into new acting challenges and variety shows, and Yoo Jung continuing her journey as one of Korea's most promising young actresses. But even as years passed, people noticed how often their paths seemed to echo one another's, similar roles, shared endorsements, and sometimes even subtle, unspoken support. Then came the years when Bo-gum enlisted in the military. Many wondered how he was doing, but fans couldn't help but recall how Yoo Jung had spoken about him before, how she admired his discipline, his kindness, and his focus. During his service, she remained quiet, but fans found small, almost hidden moments where their names appeared together again. An old photo resurfaced, a past interview clip replayed, or a fan post linking their old behind-the-scenes smiles. It was during this period that many began to call Bo-gum's feelings a silent love. Because even though he never said anything publicly, his gestures, his consistency, and his quiet nature told their own story. When he completed his military service and returned to the entertainment world, one of the first things fans noticed was how mature and calm he had become. But that same warm tone remained whenever he talked about the people who shaped his early career, and Kim Yoo Jung's name never failed to surface in fan discussions. Yoo Jung, too, had grown remarkably from a talented child actress into a powerful leading lady. Her projects became bolder, her presence more confident, but her core personality, humble, soft-spoken, and genuine, stayed the same. The question that fans couldn't shake was simple. After all these years, does Park Bo-gum still care for her? The evidence might not be loud, but it's everywhere in the quiet details. He attended award ceremonies where her name was mentioned and was often caught smiling. In one fan event, when someone brought up Moonlight Drawn by Clouds, he reminisced so fondly about the experience that fans said it sounded like he was talking about something or someone very close to his heart. For Kim Yoo Jung, her own moments of reflection seemed to mirror his. She has mentioned more than once how that drama remains one of the most meaningful projects of her life, and she has never once failed to speak warmly of Bo-gum. Even when years had passed and both of them were busy with other work, the affection in her words remained. Some industry insiders have quietly admitted that the two have maintained contact over the years, not frequently, but sincerely. And in an industry where relationships can fade as quickly as they appear, that kind of lasting connection says a lot. Fans have always described their dynamic as one of trust and patience. Park Bo-gum, known for his deep sense of loyalty and gratitude, isn't someone who forgets people easily. Kim Yoo Jung, equally thoughtful, values people who support her journey without demanding attention. Together, they represent something rare in entertainment, a bond built on mutual respect and unspoken care. 8 years is a long time. In 8 years, they've both changed, grown, and experienced life's many ups and downs. But despite it all, one thing hasn't changed: the way they are remembered together. When Park Bo-gum appeared as an MC recently, fans noticed how his smile returned at the mention of Moonlight. And when Kim Yoo Jung sent quiet support for one of his recent projects, social media lit up once again. It was as if no time had passed, the spark was still there. To many fans, this is no longer just about romance. It's about timing, destiny, and the possibility that love doesn't always need to be loud to be real. It can live in glances, in gratitude, in respect, and in years of silent waiting. Park Bo-gum has always been known for his emotional honesty, the kind that shows more through actions than words. Whether it's the way he continues to speak kindly of Yoo Jung or the quiet protection he seems to offer her reputation, it's clear he still holds her in a special place in his heart. For Yoo Jung, her admiration remains visible in how she never lets their shared past be reduced to gossip. Instead, she speaks of him with genuine fondness, as if she knows the weight of those memories and cherishes them deeply. And maybe that's what makes their story so beautiful. It isn't about public declarations or social media hints. It's about two people who met at the right moment in their lives, created something unforgettable, and continued to carry it quietly, even when the cameras stopped rolling. There's a line from Moonlight Drawn by Clouds that fans often quote when talking about them. It says, "Even if we cannot be together now, I will wait for you under the same sky." For many fans, that line feels like the heart of their connection, a silent promise that has lasted through time. As of now, neither Park Bo-gum nor Kim Yoo Jung has confirmed any romantic relationship. They remain professional, private, and focused on their careers. But sometimes the strongest love stories aren't about confirmation. They're about the quiet things that never fade. 8 years later, the world still remembers the glow of their chemistry, the laughter between takes, the way they looked at each other when they thought no one was watching. And in that memory, their love, whether real or imagined, continues to live on. Maybe someday they'll meet again on screen, bringing back that magic that once made everyone believe in love's quiet strength. Or maybe they'll continue supporting each other from afar, bound by something even stronger than romance: respect, gratitude, and affection that time cannot erase. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. For Park Bo-gum, those 8 years weren't wasted waiting. They were years of growing, becoming, and holding on to something precious, a connection that shaped who he is. And for Kim Yoo Jung, those same years were a journey of becoming the woman who inspired such lasting devotion. Their story reminds us all that sometimes love doesn't fade. It simply grows deeper, quieter, and more beautiful with time.